Beyond Realms. Spectral Chronicles. Unveiling Ephemeral Tales of the Paranormal. Episode 1. Spectral Chronicles. Hauntings Caught on Tape. The air hung heavy with anticipation as I delved into the chilling realm of spectral anomalies in the inaugural episode of Spectral Chronicles. Real-life hauntings caught on tape. As a seasoned investigator of the paranormal, I sifted through a trove of footage capturing inexplicable events that defy the laws of the living. Join me as I unfold the harrowing tales of hauntings caught on tape, where reality blurs into a realm of unseen entities and lingering spirits. The Abandoned Hospital's Whispering Halls. Asterisk. The first footage takes us to an abandoned hospital, an ominous structure cloaked in decay and the lingering whispers of the forgotten. The camera trembles in the hands of the intrepid explorer as they venture down dimly lit corridors, each step echoing with the soft shuffle of unseen footsteps. Shadows dance along the walls, and the air thickens with an ethereal chill. Suddenly, the audio crackles with static, and a disembodied voice murmurs, "Help me." The investigator freezes, the weight of the unseen plea lingering in the abandoned hospital's whispering halls. The cursed doll's malevolent gaze. Asterisk. Our journey continues to a quaint suburban home, where a family unsuspectingly resides with an antique doll that harbors a malevolent secret. The footage captures the doll's glassy eyes following the family members, its gaze seeming to pierce through the screen. Objects inexplicably move, and eerie laughter echoes through the empty rooms. As the investigator watches, the doll's eyes briefly flicker red, and a hushed whisper murmurs, "Leave this place." The family remains oblivious to the sinister presence residing within the cursed doll. The Ghostly Playground's Midnight Frolic. Asterisk. In a small town with a dark history, the next tape unfolds a spectral playground that comes alive under the cloak of midnight. Swings sway with an otherworldly breeze, and ghostly children's laughter echoes through the empty air. The investigator, armed with a night vision camera, captures the ethereal frolic of unseen entities. Suddenly, a shadowy figure appears on one of the swings, its face obscured by darkness. The investigator watches in awe as the ghostly figure continues its midnight play, oblivious to the living eyes that bear witness to its spectral existence. The hotel room's haunting visions. Asterisk. Our exploration takes us to a nondescript hotel room with an unsettling history. The occupant, unaware of the room's haunted past, sets up a camera to document their night's sleep. As the night progresses, the footage reveals a series of haunting visions. A shadowy figure standing at the foot of the bed, whispers in the dead of night, and sudden temperature drops. The investigator, analyzing the footage, shivers as an eerie voice softly utters, "You're not alone." The hotel room, seemingly ordinary, conceals a spectral presence that continues to haunt those who dare to spend a night within its walls. The spectral encounter in the forest. Asterisk. Our final tape transports us to the depths of a foreboding forest, where an adventurer sets out to capture the beauty of nature. As they film the towering trees and serene landscape, the atmosphere takes a sinister turn. Unseen footsteps crunch the fallen leaves, and spectral figures materialize among the shadows. The adventurer, gripped by fear, stumbles upon an ancient, weathered grave hidden beneath the foliage. The camera captures the chilling moment as the spectral figures surround the adventurer, their faces obscured by the shadows. As we unravel the mysteries of real-life hauntings caught on tape, the Spectral Chronicles continue to unfold. Subscribe now for more episodes of Spectral Chronicles, where the line between the living and the spectral blurs, and the unseen entities reveal themselves in the most unexpected places. Stay vigilant, for the next tape may capture an encounter that transcends the boundaries of the living realm. Subscribe for more scary stories. Don't forget to like and share. Your Worst Nightmare. Episode 2. Beyond the Threshold. The enigma of the supernatural deepens as we venture into the second installment of Spectral Chronicles, real-life hauntings caught on tape. Each tape unravels a new layer of spectral mystery, blurring the line between the living and the unseen. Join me as we step beyond the threshold of the ordinary, where the chilling tales captured on tape continue to shock and terrify. The School's Midnight Specters. Asterisk. Our journey begins in the hallowed halls of an abandoned school, where the moonlight filters through broken windows, casting a spectral glow. Armed with night vision, the investigator explores the eerie classrooms and desolate corridors. Suddenly, the distant sound of children's laughter echoes, and shadowy figures dance along the walls. The investigator freezes as chalk scratches against the blackboard, spelling out words that send shivers down the spine. Forgotten forever. The school, long silent, resounds with the haunting specters of a bygone era. The possessed antique mirror. Asterisk. A picturesque antique shop becomes the setting for the next chilling tape. The focus is a beautifully ornate mirror with an unsettling history. As the camera captures the mirror, distorted reflections reveal faces of spectral entities. The shop owner, unaware of the mirror's malevolence, dusts its surface, unknowingly awakening an unseen force. Suddenly, the investigator gasps as a ghastly figure materializes within the mirror, reaching out with ethereal hands. The antique mirror, a portal to the spectral realm, conceals a haunting presence that hungers for release. The apartment's poltergeist disturbance. Asterisk. In a modern urban setting, the next tape unfolds a seemingly ordinary apartment plagued by poltergeist activity. Objects levitate, doors slam shut, and disembodied whispers fill the air. The investigator, bewildered by the escalating disturbances, sets up cameras to capture the unseen force at play. As the footage progresses, a chilling voice repeats a cryptic message: "You can't escape the echoes of the past." The apartment, a battleground between the living and the spectral, holds secrets that refuse to be silenced. The ghost ship's haunting voyage. Asterisk. Our spectral journey takes an unexpected turn to the open sea, where a ghost ship drifts aimlessly under the pale moonlight. The investigator, boarding the vessel, documents the creaking of phantom footsteps on the deserted deck. Ethereal figures, dressed in tattered clothing, seem to relive the ship's tragic past. Suddenly, the investigator's flashlight reveals a spectral captain at the helm, steering the ship through the boundless sea of the afterlife. The ghost ship, forever sailing in the waters of the supernatural, carries the echoes of a haunting voyage. The amusement park's forgotten laughter. Asterisk. The final tape immerses us in the haunting atmosphere of an abandoned amusement park. Rusting rides creak with phantom motion, and the investigator explores the ghostly remnants of childhood laughter. As the camera pans through the deserted park, the investigator notices spectral apparitions riding the the dilapidated carousel. A child's voice whispers, "Play with us forever." The amusement park, frozen in time, echoes with the forgotten laughter of spectral visitors. As we journey deeper into the realm of the supernatural, the tapes capture encounters that defy explanation. Subscribe now for the next chilling episode of Spectral Chronicles, where the unseen entities continue to reveal themselves in the most unexpected places. Brace yourself, for each tape unveils a new dimension of spectral horror beyond the threshold of the ordinary. Episode 3 Inches Ephemeral Whispers. In the third installment of Spectral Chronicles, real-life hauntings caught on tape, we plunge deeper into the enigma of the supernatural. The chilling tapes we unveil capture moments of eerie significance, where whispers from the beyond intertwine with the living. Join me as we navigate through the ethereal whispers that linger in the unseen corners of the paranormal, pushing the boundaries of the living realm. The Haunted Theater's Phantom Performance, ***. The tape opens with the soft glow of an old theater marquee, hinting at forgotten performances and untold tales. The investigator, equipped with a handheld camera, steps into the darkness. As they approach the stage, the phantom rustling of curtains and ghostly footsteps echo through the empty auditorium. Suddenly, the stage lights flicker to life, revealing a spectral audience in tattered evening attire. A haunting melody emanates from the grand piano, played by unseen hands, and the investigator becomes an unwitting audience to a phantom performance. The Enchanted Forest's Whispering Willows, ***. Our spectral exploration takes us to a mystical forest, where ancient trees stand sentinel to secrets whispered by the wind. Armed with an infrared camera, the investigator captures the spectral dance of willow trees swaying with unseen breezes. As the footage unfolds, disembodied whispers become audible, sharing tales of forgotten rituals and eldritch ceremonies. The investigator, drawn deeper into the enchanted grove, feels the presence of nature's spirits intertwining with the ethereal whispers. The Poltergeist Library's ruffled pages, ***. In a quiet town with a history steeped in the supernatural, the next tape unfolds within an abandoned library. Dust-covered shelves and forgotten tomes set the scene for paranormal activity. As the investigator scans the dimly lit aisles, books inexplicably fly off the shelves, and spectral whispers fill the air. A disembodied voice murmurs passages from ancient texts, revealing the library as a repository of forbidden knowledge. The investigator, surrounded by ruffled pages and ghostly whispers, delves into the spectral archives. The Haunted Tunnel's ghostly resonance, ***. The journey takes a haunting turn into an abandoned railway tunnel, where the investigator is enveloped in an eerie silence. The camera captures the spectral resonance of phantom train whistles and distant echoes of forgotten conversations. Shadows dance along the curved walls, and the air becomes charged with the spectral energy of bygone locomotives. Suddenly, the tunnel echoes with the ghostly laughter of passengers from a time long past. The investigator, immersed in the haunted tunnel, becomes a traveler through the spectral echoes of railway history. The mansion's lamenting apparitions, ***. Our final tape unfolds within the grandeur of an abandoned mansion, where the investigator navigates through opulent corridors and dilapidated ballrooms. The camera captures glimpses of ethereal apparitions, adorned in elegant attire, engaged in a mournful waltz. Disembodied voices lament a forgotten tragedy, and the investigator becomes a silent witness to the spectral ballroom's eternal dance. As the investigator gazes upon the mansion's apparitions, the air resonates with a haunting requiem. As we peel back the layers of the supernatural, each tape reveals whispers from the ephemeral realms. Subscribe now for the next mesmerizing episode of Spectral Chronicles, where the enigmatic whispers persist, and the living become entangled with the echoes of the paranormal. The journey into the spectral unknown continues, where ephemeral whispers speak of untold tales beyond the veil of reality. Episode 4: Phantom Echoes. In the penultimate chapter of Spectral Chronicles, real-life hauntings caught on tape, the journey through the supernatural takes an unsettling turn. As we unravel the contents of the fourth tape, phantom echoes from the ethereal realms become more pronounced. Join me as we traverse through haunted locales, where the living and the spectral intertwine in a delicate dance, leaving behind only the echoes of the paranormal. The Seance Room's lingering seance. Asterisk. The tape begins in a dimly lit seance room, adorned with occult symbols and draped in heavy velvet curtains. The investigator, guided by flickering candlelight, captures the remnants of a seance long concluded. The air vibrates with spectral energy as the camera pans to a table adorned with an antique Ouija board. Suddenly, the planchette begins to move on its own, spelling out messages that echo the unresolved inquiries of a bygone seance. The investigator, transfixed by the spectral communication, becomes a conduit for lingering echoes from the other side. The Forgotten Orphanage's playground whispers. Asterisk. Our spectral exploration leads us to the abandoned grounds of a forgotten orphanage, where the echoes of children's laughter and innocent whispers permeate the air. The investigator, equipped with a thermal camera, captures ethereal figures playing in the overgrown playground. Disembodied voices recount tales of loneliness and the ache of abandonment. As the investigator watches, the swings creak with spectral motion, carrying the whispers of forgotten orphans into the night. The cryptic mural's unfolding story. Asterisk. In an artist's studio frozen in time, the camera pans across a cryptic mural that adorns the decaying walls. Brushstrokes seem to come alive, depicting scenes of paranormal significance. As the investigator studies the mural, the painted figures shift and change positions, revealing a spectral narrative that transcends the confines of the canvas. The investigator, entranced by the cryptic mural, becomes an unwitting observer of a spectral story unraveling before their eyes. The ghostly cafe's resonant piano. Asterisk. A quaint cafe, now abandoned, becomes the setting for the next chilling tape. The investigator captures the eeriness of empty tables and chairs, with a lone piano standing in the center of the room. Without a living hand to guide it, the piano keys begin to play a haunting melody. The investigator, astounded by the spectral concert, watches as ethereal patrons sip from invisible cups. The cafe, resonant with the echoes of lively conversations, becomes a spectral haven frozen in time. The mirror lake's reflective entities. Asterisk. Our final tape transports us to the edge of a tranquil mirror lake, shrouded in mist. The investigator captures the ghostly reflections of entities lingering near the water's edge. As the camera focuses on the ripples in the lake, ethereal figures emerge, seemingly reaching out from the mirrored surface. Suddenly, The investigator hears whispers carried by the breeze, revealing untold stories that have become one with the reflective waters. As we delve deeper into the spectral realms, each tape leaves behind phantom echoes, echoing the untold tales of the paranormal. Subscribe now for the climactic finale of Spectral Chronicles, where the living and the spectral converge in a crescendo of otherworldly resonance. Brace yourself for the echoes that linger beyond the tape, where the paranormal tales continue to unfold. Episode 5, Ephemeral Twilight. In the concluding chapter of Spectral Chronicles, real-life hauntings caught on tape, we navigate the ephemeral twilight, where the boundaries between the living and the spectral blur into an indistinguishable dance. As the final tape unfolds, we peel back the layers of the paranormal, revealing the climactic encounters that linger in the twilight between realms. Join me for the haunting finale, where echoes of the supernatural persist in the ephemeral twilight. The abandoned theater's curtain call, asterisk. The tape opens with the grandeur of an abandoned theater, its stage cloaked in shadows. The investigator, drawn by an unseen force, captures the flickering lights and echoes of phantom applause. As the camera pans across the empty seats, the curtain rises, revealing spectral performers frozen in a final bow. A chilling voice murmurs, "The show must go on," as the investigator becomes an unwitting spectator to the theater's everlasting curtain call. The time warped in's ghostly guests, asterisk. Our journey takes us to a time warped inn, where the investigator documents the antique furnishings frozen in a perpetual state of hospitality. As the night unfolds, the footage reveals ghostly apparitions in vintage attire, sharing spectral tales over a table set for an eternal banquet. The investigator, entranced by the ethereal feast, witnesses a spectral celebration that transcends the boundaries of time. The inn, trapped in a temporal loop, becomes a haven for ghostly guests lost in the ephemeral twilight. The haunting melody of the music box, asterisk. In a long-forgotten nursery, the camera captures the haunting melody of a music box, its delicate notes resonating through the empty room. As the investigator approaches, the music intensifies, and spectral children seem to dance to an ethereal tune. The investigator, surrounded by the echoes of innocent laughter, becomes a participant in a spectral nursery rhyme. The nursery, steeped in the ephemeral twilight, becomes a playground for the spectral children who forever dance to the haunting melody. The portal in the mirror room, asterisk. The tape unfolds within a room adorned with countless mirrors, each reflecting a distorted version of reality. The investigator, guided by a mysterious force, captures the subtle movements of shadows within the mirrors. Suddenly, one mirror becomes a swirling vortex, revealing glimpses of spectral landscapes beyond. The investigator, drawn to the portal within the mirror, steps through, transcending the boundaries of the tangible and entering the realm of the ephemeral twilight. The ephemeral reckoning unleashed, asterisk. In the heart of an abandoned mansion, the investigator encounters a convergence of spectral forces. Shadows dance in chaotic patterns, and the air resonates with ethereal energy. The mansion becomes a focal point for the ephemeral twilight, where the living and the spectral coalesce in a climactic symphony of paranormal resonance. As the investigator navigates the spectral chaos, a ghostly figure materializes, whispering cryptic secrets of the ephemeral twilight. Epilogue. The echoes persist. The chilling journey through the Spectral Chronicles concludes, but the echoes persist in the ephemeral twilight. Subscribe now for future explorations into the spectral unknown, where the paranormal tales continue to unfold. Thank you for joining me in this descent into the heart of spectral horror.